You started Colors, the web store for business women who likes to have t-shirts in a color they are always available instead of waiting for the trendy fashion.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And that's your web store. I understood that it's a head, body, tail business. The head, the design is in Holland. The production you outsourced. And you have, for the tail, the sales, of course,
Yeah.
with your store.
Yeah.
Well, how did you find Poland as a production country? How was your process?
Well, I knew that Holland is quite expensive in production and manufacturing of t-shirts. And of course I heard about China and India, but I didn't know anything about production of textiles. So I asked people around me. I asked people in my network, how does it work? Can you tell me? Can you teach me? Do you know people? I met a girl and she used to work for Max, a manufacturer, and she knew many manufacturers in Turkey. So I met a girl from Turkey. I heard that in Portugal people were very good in manufacturing of jersey. So I found a company from Holland and from Portugal, and I met them and I had some conversation with them. And I met somebody who's Dutch but who lives in Poland and has a plant in Poland.
Okay.
So those were the last three that I found. I also did some research on Google, but I found out that Turkish manufacturing parties were difficult to find. As I just did t-shirts production Turkey, then I couldn't find any good websites. So
in English?
In English, yeah. So
nor in Turkish, because you have the translation.
I don't speak Turkish, right. So I'm happy with the last three, and I asked them to make a quote and to make a sample of the shirts, and then I looked at all the samples and I decided for Poland. But Turkey was very well number two, but I'm still happy with my Polish manufacturer.
Okay. How many times a year you give an order in Poland?
I did one big starting order because I want to be completely, when I enter the market, I want to be there with all my 21 colors, all my 9 styles. So there was a very big first order, and since about 6 months I do bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks I do a small order for the things that ran out of stock.
Okay, so you have a stock of around?
Yeah, I have a stock of a few thousand, and I have extra fabric which is already colored and dyed in Poland. So the fabric is there, so they only have to do the sewing, because it's, of course, it's making of the fabric, coloring of the fabric, and then it's the sewing. 2
times a year, and a very big order in the beginning, so you need money to start.
Yeah, I did.
How did you manage to get enough money?
I needed about €100,000 to start, and I did have some savings, so I put in my private money, but I also needed extra money, and I didn't want to go to a bank, because I heard that banks are very difficult these days, and I also think that banks are a little bit boring. And I did ask many women what are their requirements and their wishes for the perfect t-shirt. So I listened to their opinions, and I used all their requirements to make the perfect fit and a perfect pattern. And then I thought, well, why not ask them also for money? If they want this line to happen, if they want this to enter the market, then please join as a very small investor, which is called crowdfunding. So I asked them to borrow me money, €500, and 100 people said, yes, I join you. Okay. I trust you, and I think it's a great idea, and here's the money, and good luck with it. And well, they do get their money back. They get their money back, they get some small interest, and they get some fun and emotion, because they have some discount in the web shop, and I send them a newsletter to tell them how it's going, and I invite them for a small drink twice a year.
Okay, so you have a sort of ambassadors network.
It's a group of ambassadors, yes, because they also want it to be a success. It's a nice story for them. I mean, normally you spend your money or you put it on a savings account, and now they're kind of an investor, but a very tiny one. So they share the story with their friends, and hopefully make them customers.
Okay. Then of course you have an internet marketing strategy because it's a web store.
Yeah.
And so you need...
And I'm not the only web store.
No, no.
No, there are of course very big competitors that sell lots of clothes. I only sell t-shirts. T-shirts. There's many t-shirt web stores, but they're mainly focused on the print, mainly for men. Simple t-shirts with the print on it, and I'm totally different. But of course, yeah, it's a big competition on the internet. I need people to go to the website, and I need people that are on the website to buy my t-shirts. I use my investors as ambassador. I have a newsletter every 2 weeks with a special offer, discount, promotion. I advertise on Google, I advertise on Facebook, and I advertise on websites or newsletters, especially for career women, for example. And outside of the internet, in the real world, I have a sample card with all the 21 pieces of fabric on it. Of course, it's an offline thing, so that needs to go to women. And I use goodie bags on events, and I send them away for free, and I give them away everywhere where I am. So that's my marketing tool offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're presenting a presentation on Flavorites, I
on Flavorites
in
Live,
November.
which is it's a 3-day trade mart for customers, and there I have I'm one of the 150 shops, so I just take my products there and I try to sell there, which is difficult with 21 colors and 9 styles and 4 sizes, because I cannot bring everything because it's 756 different articles, and that doesn't fit in the stand, so I have to make my choices, and then the customer probably wants another color that I don't have with me. But
then they can
still
order on the internet.
They can order on the internet, and it's still good to give away the sample cards and work on your promotion.
How many days clients has to wait for getting their t-shirts?
One day.
It's immediate.
Yeah.
1 day.
Yeah. If they order today before 4 o'clock, and the post works as it should, then tomorrow you have it at home.
Yeah. And you bring the packages yourself to the post office?
No, I have to outsource that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the stock is somewhere outside Amsterdam, and there they do the processing and the packaging.
Yeah.
It's my company, and I don't have any real staff, but I hire lots of people. So my designer, the textile designer, and the graphic designer, customer service, the packaging, the production, the IT, the website, everything's done by people that I pay them, but then I don't hire them.
Okay. So then the result of this collar initiative should be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah, I've run almost 12 months, so next month we have our birthday party. The beginning all went well. In summer the girls did not buy that much t-shirts because they were on holidays, but still I've got daily orders, and of course I want the orders to be more and bigger. I'm very satisfied with the results.
But are you cost effective, or do you have income out of it? And
I'm
net
cost
profit?
effective. Yeah, there's an income already, and of course I need to make a big savings plan because I have to pay all those investors back. So I'm saving for that, to have the money in return, to give them the money in return in 3 years. It's already profitable.
Okay. I wish you very good luck.
Thank you.
And a lot of sales and a lot of nice t-shirts.